Welcome to Wicked Apples, the game of strategic chaos. Wicked Apples is a fast-paced, 15-minute game that's simple to learn and deadly to play. So grab 2 to 5 of your friends, or soon-to-be enemies, and let's begin. To start, deal out 1 bucket card to each player. Then give each player the wicked apple that matches their bucket card's color. Remove any unused wicked apples and buckets from the game. Next, deal each player 3 more random apple cards face down. Then, all players secretly look at all their apples, including their wicked apple, and try their best to memorize them. Remember, the goal of the game is to not eat wicked apples. So for your first game, just try to keep track of where your wicked apple is hiding. Once you have memorized your apples, place them face down in a row above your bucket. When everyone has done this, setup is complete and gameplay can begin. During gameplay, you may not touch any cards unless it is your turn action, or you are performing an apple action, which means no to randomly looking at your cards, changing your card order, or marking specific cards in any way. Gameplay is broken up into rounds. Start each round by determining the action turn order. Since no one has eaten any apples, this will be determined by the player's bucket number. Later on in the game, players may have apples on their bucket. In this case, look at the apple number in the upper left corner instead of the bucket number to determine action turn order. On each player's action turn, they must either give one of their apples to another player or secretly look at one of their apples. Once everyone has taken their action turn, all players will pick 1 apple to eat by placing their hand on it. Once all players have picked, they will all reveal their picked apples simultaneously. Players will now determine the eating order using the number in the upper left corner of each picked apple. Eating turn order occurs from lowest to highest. On each player's eating turn, they must, if possible, perform the action listed at the bottom of their picked apple. Once the apple action is complete, place the picked apple face up on your bucket. This apple is now considered eaten. If any new apples must be eaten during this phase, always eat the apples with the lowest number first. Once all players have eaten their picked apples, the round ends, and endgame conditions are checked. If the game has not ended, then a new round will begin. A game of wicked apples ends in one of 2 ways. If a single player has not been eliminated at the end of a round, the game ends and the player wins. Or if all players have been eliminated at the end of a round, the game ends and everyone loses.